that gave me this?
This is Lottie.
This is packet number 2 with pasta pigs and chairs.
Okay. This is Hobart. Brenda actually made up a joke, and today he told it to us, maybe for the first time ever. Was that the voice for the first time? The joke that you made up? Today, yeah.
It's a guy, right? And it's his first night at the job. He's working in a cafe, and there's all these people in the cafe, and they're all looking at him. He basically decides everyone in there wants to just have him right now. And as you know, they're just like holding each other, and they go look at him and go breakfast. Then from 10 till 12, they serve brunch. From 4 till 5, they sell dinner. You know, dinner, lunch, dinner. And the rest of the night, from 9 till 6 the next morning, they sell dick fast.
Brendo, celebrate you beer.
I did it wrong.
It's my go, Huffle. Yeah.
We're just on our way to the bus stop at the moment.
We're on our way to the bus stop, and it's pretty hard going so far. So we're pretty confident, but I don't know. Like,
It's a fairly heavy one last night.
if this keeps up, I don't know if I can make it to the bus stop. Mount Wellington. Never felt tighter in my life.
Never felt tighter in his life.
Shouldn't have had those 2 shots of that exotic spirit last night.
Or the 10 pints of beer.
Or the 10 pints of beer.
Okay, this is the Western Arthur Ranges from the bottom. And that is what we're going to be walking across. These are the trials of the road.
Okay.
Cork's just gone down in the drink. And now we have to jump over the gap here.
Oh shit.
He's got to go long.
Long and hard.
Long and hard.
Ah shit. It's our second day, and in about 10 minutes we're going to hit the mountains. Yesterday we just had an easy overland walk and about 11 k's, and here's where the action begins.
We're on the top. Man, this is Lake Cygnus. This is where we're spending the night tonight. Just about to climb up Mount Hespers. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and we just climbed out of Lake Cygnus, which was bloody hard. It's down in that hollow down there. If you look closely, that's the path coming down the mountain just between the saddle. You can see it coming straight down and across the ridge up to where we are now.
Mama was queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I start banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me, 'cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. I went to the big town where there is a lot of sound. From the jungle to the city looking for a bigger. So I play my Solo voy con mi pena, sola va mi condena. Correré mi destino para burlar la ley. Perdido en el corazón de la grande Babilón. Me dicen el clandestino por no llevar papel. Pa' una ciudad del norte yo me fui a trabajar. Mi vida la dejé entre Ceuta y Gibraltar. Soy una raya en el mar, fantasma en la ciudad. Mi vida va prohibida, dice la autoridad.
Okay, this is one of the more hair-raising, or this is the most hair-raising descent we've had so far. The cork's just coming down now. Me and Brendo just made it. It's about to start raining. I hope it doesn't. It's a bit slippery around here. Okie dokie, this is day number 4. This is what we climbed down yesterday to get down here into Lake Oberon. That was pretty full on, so we're thinking about turning back today and going back the way we came. We're not sure whether we can continue. Okie dokie, this is where it should turn hairy. Okay, somehow, I'm not quite sure how it happened, we decided to go on. It's the most beautiful day up here in the Western Arthurs. Just down there, that's Lake Uranus, and here's Quok and Brendo doing the descent. Yeah, it's a bit dodgy around here, but Quok and I sort of ran ahead just to check up on the peak and stuff, and decided it was just as dodgy as going back anyway, so we're forging on.
We made it this far. It's midway through day 4, and I'm pretty happy I've come this far. I'm feeling pretty confident that we're just about to do a descent down there.
You are shooting it in, Brendo. This is the descent that Brendo was talking about. And this is where we're headed. All the way along the range. Yeah, here we are at Highmore Campsite. I have got no idea how we made this. We just went through some dodgy shites. But we're here, we're all absolutely stuffed. Feet are sore, the back sore. Pack hauling up and down. We had to like lower the packs up and down with rope and stuff. Alright, how do you see it, Brendo?
Well, it's been I didn't think I'd be here now. I thought I'd be back at our second night's campsite, because last night I was pretty established that I wanted to turn back, and everyone tended to agree. A bit worried about our descent out of the lake.
Climbing out of there.
Quite hairy getting down there, and I think it would have been worse getting up. So anyway, the guys went and checked out an hour or so ahead, and they came back saying it was all right, come and do it. I said no. I just was psyching myself out the whole time they were away, not really enjoying myself, just wanted to be home, anywhere but the Tasmanian wilderness.
Yeah, I was feeling heaps alive this morning and that, and but yeah, it was the hardest day that I've ever experienced in my life. No, the afternoon bit, the last few hours, that was tough.
It was pretty hard, we ran out of water.
Yeah.
Quok drank a footprint, and Brendo drank a small, tiny little puddle.
Yeah, I was heaps thirsty. I thought we won't find water, so I put my shirt over a footprint that was filled with water and sucked water through that, and that gave me some energy. That was alright. The Aussie Bushman.
It's nice to relax.
Yeah, it's great to relax.
It's nice to relax. These are conditions. Day 5 after the most beautiful day yesterday. We had the most shocking bloody night last night. The tent almost blowing down right on our faces the whole night, and the noise from it flapping around was just insane. We're just trying to make a decision whether we should go on today. The weather looks a bit dodgy. It's really windy, but it's not that cold. The cloud seems fairly high. We're not sure if we should make a dash for the next place.
If 3 of us leave now, 1 of us might survive.
I don't really fancy sleeping in that thing when it's pissing down rain tonight. Right. Okay, here we are inside our tent. It's all caved in and stuff. Conditions have turned insane. There's gale force winds. We're gonna have to move and try and find somewhere more sheltered. Our tent pole's broken. We're in the shit, fellas.
It's all part of the game. All right. At the moment, it's pretty wild weather out there, and Mick and Quark are going looking for caves, so I hope they're alright. They've been going for about half an hour and it's pretty damn wild out there. It's pissing down, and yeah, just hoping that it passes over soon, because if it gets any worse than this, or if it goes for a couple of days, we could be in a bit of strife. So we're just hoping the tent holds up and all of that kind of stuff. So it's pretty dramatic day 5 at the moment. Okay. It's
rainy, misty and windy. Oh, look at the clouds coming down there. Wow.
Yep, our tent was basically cactus. Quark did a operation to redo the tent pole, connected a stick on there and stuff. But it's quite wet and extremely gusty down there and we just don't trust it, so we found ourselves a cave. We can spy on the operation from up here. So we think we're going to spend the night up here. It's quite nice up here.
Wide out. Wow, I can see how you can lose a track like this. Look at that.
exactly.
Wow. Shit.
We can at the moment see about 10 metres in front of us.
Yeah.
Okay, any comments, Mick? You're a bit foggy looking through this viewfinder here. You see we're in this tent, there's Quark.
Yeah, the cave theory didn't work, man. The wind changed and all the rain went into the cave. So we made a rush for the tent down here and it's not that bad.
As you can see, we're in 5-star accommodation here. Any comments, Mick? I can't see you at all now, it's fogged right up.
It's a bit worrying because the wind was coming from exactly the opposite direction, so we had all the tents set up so the structure was nice and sound against the wind that was coming in from the north. And we thought that's no worries because it was warm air coming from the north, from the mainland, and we thought at least it's not coming from the south, that's from Antarctica. And now the whole thing's switched around, the cave's no good, and here we are, and the weather's now coming from the south.
Yeah,
and
we're soaking, man.
And we're really wet, and yeah, we're a bit worried about this.
Yeah. So, I think we'd all like to take this opportunity to thank everyone that was
This could be farewell.
part of our lives,
Sayonara.
family and friends. But things have a funny way of working themselves out. I think this is just day 5 drama.
Things always work out.
at its best.
We never die.
Up to this point,
never
I've not
die.
died ever, so you know, I'm pretty confident.
It's always a first, Brendo.
Okay, so sayonara for the meantime. And when we're watching this video all together, we'll look back at this and laugh, I'm sure. Okay, we're on to day 6. After 2 nights of probably the most intense wind I've ever seen, and 2 of the worst night's sleep I've ever had. We're hoping to get away this morning. So it's about 7:30. The wind has died down, but it's still pretty grey. So yeah, we're just gonna cook some hot porridge up and try and make a dash for it. Yeah, we've got to try and make it as quick as we can to the next campsite before the weather turns sour, because we don't want to get caught down here. These are called Beggary's Bumps, and there's a whole series of ups and downs that sort of weave their way through the mountains. So it should take us about 6 hours. Hopefully we get there before the weather closes in.
Right on. Okay, as you can see, lovely weather. Yesterday wasn't so lovely. We attempted to leave our campsite at High Moor, because it was a pretty bad campsite, all muddy, and we just wanted to get out of there. It was really windy. We got about halfway up the first hill and it started getting blown a couple of metres off the track, so we had to go back and
We literally got blown off our feet at one stage.
As it turns out, it was the correct decision by far. We would have been absolutely stuffed if we had got too far in on this track and not been able to make our way either to or back, because the weather yesterday was absolutely atrocious, as you probably would have seen already on the video. So yeah, we've just come from there, all over those hills. Don't know how much of it we've done today, but we've done at least most of that, all that you can see in the immediate. And that's pretty much the hardest bits of the whole journey, according to the book by John Chapman. But John Chapman's been known to exaggerate and under-exaggerate.
Yes.
So we're assuming that we've covered most of the worst of it in terms of hairy stuff, which is the stuff I was a bit worried about. But Quark's informed me that I've got the climb skills of a mountain goat now, and I'm feeling pretty confident anyway. So whatever, bring it on.
And here we are, we've arrived at Haven Lake. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
And it's cold in there. Brendo's going for his first swim in the mountains.
And it's hard to dive in because.
So you just got to go excruciatingly slowly.
Oh. Oh man, I've extended my lifespan now. Did I say extended or suspended? This makes it good. Looks like a leap of faith. Yeah. Oh yeah. This feels great, man. Get in there, put the camera down. Yes. It's not cold.
Look how blue and clear the sky is here. Spectacular.
Beautiful picture, man.
Well folks, we're sorry to say this could be some of the last shots of the Western Arthur Ranges. Our tent's gone cactus. Broke under the wind. And due to the fact that people have died of exposure up here in summer, we're turning back down. So there's we finished the roughest part of the Western Arthurs. And from here on in, it just walks up like fairly easy walking, but it goes into more exposed country. So we're about to head down the Kappa Moraine, down to the plains again, and head back down along the plains to Scotts Peak. We're on our way down. We've almost reached Moraine Cave, which is our descent off the Western Arthur Range. It's still really beautiful up here. That's Lake Promontory in the background. Quack reckons Lake Promontory, spiritual view. Okay, here we are on the final day of the hike. Brendo's feeling the pinch a bit.
That sheer determination.
Sheer determination. Brendo's got massive blisters on the soles of his feet and on the ankles as well. We've got about 3 hours to go to Scotts Peak. Pain, pure pain. Okay, here we are finally at the end of the hike. We've finally reached Scotts Peak. Closing comments, Brendo?
Oh, that was definitely one of the most hardest things I've ever done. And the last day was the hardest. My blisters on my feet were just very painful. I'm glad it's over. How about you, Quack?
Yeah, that was pretty tough, and I've got blisters on my feet, and yeah, my joints ache a bit. But it was all fun. I liked it.
Yep, it was a good trip, and never again, I think. You going back, Quack?
Maybe, you know, if I get reborn or something. Oh, look at the, I don't know what they are, like quokkas or whatever, or wallabies. Okay.
Beautiful end to the trip, Quack. Beautiful end to the trip.